Welcome to Stacey Lee's Life with Cerebral Palsy. I just wanted to give you all an update on my surgery that I had on my hip, and that would be my left hip. I've been trying to keep it documented. So for those of you that have cerebral palsy and have to go through surgeries after surgeries, I just wanted to let you hear it from my perspective. On August 27th, I had my hip operated on. My doctor went in and stretched the muscle. Basically what he did is he went in, cut that muscle, moved it off of my hip, and then sewed it back together. I've been 8 days, to be exact, out of surgery. I'm doing pretty well. The surgery went fantastic. Other than me being in a lot of pain and doing things for myself that I shouldn't be doing. But I can't help it because I have to do those things. Like, I'm not supposed to be putting myself on and off the toilet, but I do it. So I called the doctor this morning to see what was going on because I have bruising around the incision area, but that is due to me doing things myself that I'm not supposed to be doing. Because sometimes I have help, and other days I don't have help. So I have to do what I have to do by myself as much as I can. But, I recommend for those of you, if you're thinking about getting the surgery, if the doctor has done all he can possibly do for you and you guys are thinking about getting the surgery, for those of you that have cerebral palsy, let me explain a little bit more about the surgery. As I said before, I'm doing pretty well. The surgery went fantastic. Had no problems whatsoever. Now the surgery was because there's a muscle from your hip to your knee, and that muscle happened to be laying on my hip. So every time I would move, it would feel like my hip was popping out of place, but it really wasn't. It was that muscle popping. Now with that being said, when he went in to stretch that muscle, he cut it, moved it, and sewed it back together. And thank God I feel no more popping in my left hip. And that was the goal, to feel no more popping. And I feel no more popping, so I'm excited about that. Now I have to go back and get the right one done, but I don't know when that will be. Hopefully he will give me enough time to heal, because as we speak, my leg is hurt hurting, excuse me. And I was hoping that it wouldn't hurt as much as it does. But then again, I'm only 8 days out of surgery. Mostly all my other surgeries that I've had did not hurt this bad. Not even my back surgery hurt this bad, but my hip hurts really bad. So I try not to do as much, but I find myself, as much as I try, I find myself doing more than what I should because I don't like asking for help. So I recommend for those of you that are talking about getting this type of surgery, it worked for me. Now my doctor has told me that there's a 10% chance that it won't hold, but that's a very low chance, and so far it has worked. So hopefully it will stay that way. Sorry about my eye, y'all. Hopefully it will stay that way. Just I just pray that it stays that way. Because if not, we have to talk about getting another surgery. I know you always see me do these type of videos at home. But I'm going to try to do my next video on September 12th when I go see my doctor, so you can get a better terminology on what he has done, because you're only hearing it from my perspective. There is a term for this type of surgery, but don't ask me to pronounce it because I don't remember what he said. All I remember, it was a big, long word, so I'm telling you it the best way I know how. And what I'm telling you is the way that he told me, but he used a bigger word. Again, I don't know what the name of the surgery was. I can only describe it to you. And I'm going to tell you folks right now, it is a very painful surgery. And I've been trying to do this with no medication, but I found out the hard way that is not a good idea for me to do. That is absolutely not a good idea for me to do with this type of surgery, not taking no pain pills. So, if you all have any questions about this surgery, please drop your comments below, and please subscribe to my wonderful videos and upcoming videos, so make sure you stay tuned and see what's coming next. Make sure you tell your friends, family, about my YouTube channel, because the more subscribers I have, the more videos that I can do. Hopefully you guys drop your comments below and tell me what topics you want to talk about. As long as it's respectful, I don't have a problem answering your questions and talking about it. So please leave your comments below. and drop a topic that you want to talk about. And the reason I say respectful is because I just had a person ask me a very disrespectful question, and I did not appreciate that. So as long as your comment, or yeah, your comments are respectful, I will be glad to answer your comments, questions. Make sure you leave your comments below and the topics that you want to talk about, and I will talk about them in the next video. Please make sure you tell your friends and family about my YouTube channel, and I will have some awesome videos coming up soon. I'm not gonna tell you what those videos are because I don't want to spoil them, but make sure you leave your comments below and your topics, and make sure you subscribe to Stacey Lee's Life with Cerebral Palsy. Again, that is Stacey, Stacey, Lee's, Lees, Life with Cerebral Palsy. And bye for now.